Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again, Performages and Pals, but Ariadne is fixed, so I decided to try it out yesterday evening, and I'm speechless about the card. I mean, yeah, I've played ever since the beginning of this game. Like I started back in 2004, I believe. So I think the year, yeah, the game was just starting out, 2003, 2004, and you know, with back then the Lincoln Duo, Painful Choice, Pot of Greed. The powerful cards banned for a reason, since they are, of course, too powerful for the game. And I also played during Teledat, you know, Teledat, the shenanigans with Dark Armed, Teleport, Destiny Draw, Stratos, and so on. Pretty much, yeah, Stratos is banned, you know. And also played during Tengu Plant format, Trishula Spam, the Plant Engine, and okay, every format had its shenanigans place, every format had its style, its crazy shenanigans, you know. And yeah, I think it was ever since the Dragon Ruler format, you know, Judgment Spellbooks 2013, Judgment Spellbooks with the full force Dragon Rulers, Baby Rulers, Super Rejuvenation, Super Rejuvenation. I think that was the first time ever since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, wow, what is this crazy stuff? It was either you have to play that quote-unquote tier 0-ish deck, so it was either run Dragon Rulers or Spellbook Judgment Spellbooks, and maybe even Evil Storms, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's pretty much run those decks or bust. And okay, the ban list and so on, but now I have no words for the possible combos and setups you can make with this deck. You know, Performages and Pals, it was pretty much one of the best decks. Yeah, I think now also in the OCG with Shockmaster, Lavalval Chain, Rafflesia and so on. But now with the new Performapals, you know, Monkeyboard Guiturtle, and of course Ariadne to search counter traps, since you know, if Ariadne is destroyed either in the Pendulum Zone or as a monster, you can reveal 3 counter traps to the opponent, and your opponent has to pick one of them, and you will get that counter trap to your hand. The only downside is that you have to reveal 3 counter traps, so let's say you only have 2 in your deck, Ariadne's effect won't trigger, and Ariadne also has a skill of 3, so that's kinda perfect for every rank 4 Exceed deck. But here, with the Draco rivals, it's... I don't know if... I already hear people say, like, this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to quit. I know people always say that, but this is plain out, flat out ridiculous, as you will see in the example duels in a few moments. I changed the deck list a bit just to showcase the potential of Ariadne. I think I dropped one Guiturtle from the main deck. I think it's perfectly fine at 2. I think you also can run 1 Guiturtle, so I'm definitely going to try it out, running only 1. I'm also contemplating on dropping 1 Damage Juggler from the main deck. The only reason why I'm running 3 is because it prevents the opponent from OTKing you, and it can also search out your Flame Mascot, but I think it's definitely an option to drop 1 Damage Juggler from the main deck. And now I'm also playing that new Horn, you know, the card that can negate special summons, I believe, and then your opponent has to end his main phase, so either go to the battle phase and, or yeah, end his turn. But it's just another target to search with Ariadne, so it's up to you which counter traps you want to run. You can just run something like Scalding, or that Horn of Heaven, Debunk, Divine Wrath. Yeah, the list goes on. Wiretap for your opponent's notice, you know, all of those cards. I also dropped Rafflesia from the extra deck. Rafflesia, it's a good card. I mean, it can turn, it's a constant threat for the opponent activating Bottomless Trapple from the deck. But now with Ariadne and the 3 Solemn Notices, I don't think the card is needed anymore. It sounds crazy, right? And last but not least, it's like yeah, again, I'm trying to fit in a few maxis, and yeah, the potential King of the Feral Imps in the extra deck to search those Reptile Exceed monsters is also an option, just to have that more powerful first turn play, search to set up the skills. It's definitely an option to put in the extra deck. So this is it. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, one of the first games, again, it's just an example duel, just to showcase the potential of the deck. So we reveal Clash of Draco Rivals, you know, and unfortunately for my opponent, he does pick that Luster Pendulum, so put it in the extra, the Pendulum Zone, pop my own Ariadne and get the first search, and then activate the second Ariadne, activate Wavering Eyes, the big tutor of those shenanigans play, get a second copy of a counter trap thanks to that Ariadne that was destroyed in my pendulum zone, set my skill, since with Wavering Eyes you can easily search out Monkeyboard, and Monkeyboard is pretty much a one card full pendulum skill, searching out for example Joker that can search out your Guiturtle. It's all a combo-licious deck, and it's super consistent. It's Necro style consistency of Necros. So this is, I think I have like a +9 over my opponents or something. It's +6 or +7. But backed up with 4 counter traps, that's just brutal. And here we can add in Flame Mascot. And the previous duel was without Flame Mascot, so already got 2 searches thanks to my Lesser Pendulum, I believe, and thanks to Wavering Eyes, so double notice. And eventually I can get a huge Pendulum Summon off, and Wizard, also currently OCG exclusive, but I think we are getting it in the TCG. I don't think Konami is going to hurt this deck not releasing Wizard, and at the same time Wizard can pop your double Ariadne to again get 2 searches of counter traps. I leave my Pendulum Scale intact just for next turn, since I can go for the fusion, the Draco fusion, and that protects all pendulum monsters on the field and in your pendulum zone. Get double searches in the end phase with a double Draco Exceed, and normally against pretty much every deck this is game over, right? You have those 4 counter traps that you search out earlier, but he pretty much has like the perfect opening hand. I think I'm forced to activate a double Solemn Notice. He did have Raigeki, so my field is destroyed, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, I can hold off possible exit on night, okay, but my Pendulum Scale is still intact, and if he has a Wavering Eyes on his own or something like, what is it called, the Twin Twister, it's not going to matter, since the Performapal engine is so consistent of searching and getting up those scales. It's just ridiculous. And again, I think I was able to go for that Cyber Dragon Infinity first turn, just for cards like Raigeki, Dark Hole. I think it's, if you have the option to go for that first turn Infinity, you should have to do that. You are sacrificing a few searches with Ariadne, but yeah, protection against Dark Hole Raigeki might be needed, as you saw. So let's do that. Again, activate Clash of Draco Rivals. He misses. Okay, so I'm going to special summon that normal monster, that Vector Pendulum on my side of the field. Use Wavering Eyes to trigger both Ariadne and Flame Mascot. Search out that Notice. I think I revealed double Notice and 1 warning. And special summon Damage Juggler to my side of the field. Get a search with Monkeyboard and the draw with Guiturtle. Normal summon that Joker. Joker searched out, I believe, Wizard. Or I was able to draw into Wizard. Well, eventually you will be searching out Wizard. Again, I was, I went for that first turn Infinity, get a free, or there is 4 free monster slots, go for the Draco Synchro, special summon that normal Master Pendulum monster on my side of the field, go for the Draco Exceed, reborn that what's it called, Lesser Pendulum, and end with double counter trap and 1 Wavering Eyes, just in case if my opponent is playing the mirror match. Wavering Eyes is too good in the mirror match. But wait, this is not all. The last game is just, it's unbelievable. So pretty much the same. Again, Wavering Eyes being one of the most important cards here. I think I'm only running 2 in the main deck, but if the format, if the metagame is heavily pendulum based, 3 in the main deck, 3 Wavering Eyes is definitely a staple. So again, the first turn Infinity, 4 free spots, monster slots on my side of the field, so a maximum Pendulum Summon here. Wizard popping, I think, an Ariadne and the Monkeyboard, giving the free space to activate Lizard draw in a few moments to get another draw, an Upstart Goblin. Again, they have some shenanigans plays with Damage Juggler with the Draco Synchro, and eventually I'm going to pop my own Guiturtle to free both my skills. First activated Lizard draw to get a draw, but this could be important if your opponent plays something like also a heavily pendulum based deck with Wavering Eyes. Not let them destroy your own pendulum scale. Yeah, in this case I did have the Draco Fusion, and that protects your pendulum scale. So, but yeah, just in case, you never know. I think one of the new cards is also coming out that you can destroy one of your, or at least, yeah, your opponent's pendulum scales, and you can also, depending on how many pendulum monsters you destroyed in your opponent's pendulum scale, you can also destroy magic spells and traps from the opponent. So it kind of acts like an Harpy's Feather Duster. So that might be crucial, like destroying your own pendulum scale, get more draws, more pluses. But I don't know, guys, with the new pendulum based, at least, yeah, I think we are going to get all of these cards bushed, like in January, I believe, January, February, and then just, yeah, shit hits the fan. And with Ariadne, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, guys, if you have any suggestions for the build, you can always leave that down below. Yeah, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.